Hey, what's going on, everybody? Marty here with Comic Book Fanatics, and it has been a hot minute since I actually did a video, whether it be a comic video or an unboxing video. And yeah, I know I've been kind of on this hot streak when it comes to statues and 1/6 scale figures, but I promise you guys I will start getting around to doing some comic book hauls eventually. I've been getting a lot of flack from it from a lot of the people in the comic book community, so I will tell you, yes, I will get around to it. It's just been a little bit hectic, and then when it comes to the statues, I love statues as much as I love comic books, if not more, because these are one of the things that it's always been a love for me. Anyways, let's get on with this unboxing. So, what you guys see here is the Gotham City Garage Harley Quinn, the deluxe version of this from DC Comics, and it's from a company called DC Collectibles. Now, this actually released out last year, okay? I pre-ordered this in September of last year, but a year and some change later, I'm finally getting this. Reason being is because DC Collectibles kept on pushing the date back and back and back, and then next thing you know, a year later. Now, the reason why a version of this was actually released last year around the same time, but the difference was that it did not have these hyenas in there. So, with that said, this is the version of with the hyenas on the, I guess, the sidecar of her Harley. Now, I don't know if you guys seen the other ones, but there is a Catwoman, sort of a what do they call it? City Garages ones that was released out last year as well. But I didn't end up getting this one. I wanted to get this one because, of course, if you guys don't know, I'm a big Harley Quinn fan. Absolute lover. She reminds me of a character that I used to read in the Dragonlance series called Tasselhoff. So if you guys are familiar with the Dragonlance series, very similar to her character. Very funny, very almost, in a sense, naive, but then again, a badass. So here we go. Let's see, a little bit of the specs about the statue. It says here on the side, measures about 8.5 inches high, and I'm not exactly sure how far the width goes, but then also it says here, hand sculpted in cold cast porcelain, and here's a little bit of the back, and oh, there you go. You can see right here, this is the Catwoman one that came out last year on this. And then, as I mentioned, this statue is very, it's all the same except for the one last year did not have the hyena to it, okay? Now, let's see what else is said. Also available, the Catwoman, and, as I mentioned, Harley Quinn deluxe version of this one. Okay. I may eventually end up getting this one. I don't know yet. I'm still on the fence. I really like it, especially the little kitty cat right over there. And I'm not a huge fan of the black cat. Catwoman. Did I say black cat? Oh my God, the Catwoman. But I just love the statue and I love how they did it. So, and of course I love me some kitty cats. All right, so enough of me just chattering on. Let's go ahead and get to what you guys want to see. And it says right here, 142 of 1,000. Not really a low number, but not really a big high number either. So it's okay. And we'll get this out of here. All right. Now I'll keep this in the background so you can have a little view here once you see it. And oh, this is the bottom. Let's see what we got here. So we got, I'm assuming, usually they put the base around here, but let's see what we have. And as you can tell, this is my first time opening this. So I'm really excited. After waiting a whole entire year, I'm really finally happy to have this. Okay, so what do we have here? It looks like the base, as I mentioned earlier. Wow, you can definitely tell this is made out of porcelain. Gotham City, right there. Oh man, this is really nice. It's good weight to it as well. So let's put this aside here for now. And I'll go ahead and open the rest of the box. So, I also want to give a shout out to a lot of people that are on the Comic Book Fanatics Facebook group that have been some really loyal followers of us as well. And a lot of the members on there, new members, old members, the guys that have been around since the beginning of Comic Book Fanatics, always love your support, always appreciate you guys, you know, just sticking with us and making Comic Book Fanatics what it is. And as I always mention, if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't have a Comic Book Fanatics. So once again, thank you very much. Shout out to all my boys. Shout out to my boy Ray Jr. Shout out to my boy TiVo, Big East Comics, Manny NYC, Marky Mark, Ryan Love, Darkside Jedi, and a whole plethora of people out there who've always supported us, and as I mentioned, made Comic Book Fanatics what it is today. Alright, so we are, looks like it comes in a total of 3 parts, and these are very, very delicate, I can tell. Very delicate. So here we have the old style version Harley right there. Look at that. This is very, very delicate, but just beautiful details on this. See that? Wow, this is actually really nice. And there's a bit of a peg right here, that will fit into, I'm assuming, these slots, this slot right here and this slot right here. But let's just take a look at this bike first, because this is absolutely beautiful and it's so well done. There's a little styrofoam piece here. Man, this is gorgeous. And of course the front moves. Look at that. This is really nice. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and put this one down here and seat it in. Let's make sure I'm seeing it in right, because as I mentioned, this piece is really delicate. I don't want to break anything. Hopefully I got it in the right way. So bear with me as I do this. Oh, maybe it goes in the other way. Yeah, I think it goes the other way. There we go. You guys noticed that I'm going through this with you guys. There we go. Look at that, huh? Give you guys a side view. Isn't that gorgeous? Boom! Alright, so next let's go ahead and get... This is what took it an entire year to get to me. This part right here. The hyenas and the sidecar. Look at that. That's the culprit right there. This doesn't move, this part, so it doesn't seem to be like any of the other parts move to it, which is good. But wow, look at the detail involved in this. See that? Isn't that gorgeous? Harley and her 2 hyenas. I love... What is that? I love hyenas. It says that right there. I love hyenas. Bang bang. Explosive. Let's see. Man, this is nice. Okay, let's go ahead and put her down here. And I believe it's going to attach to this side. And oh, okay. I see. So this part right here will actually go into this part. Can you see that? There's a little slot that it goes into right there. And I'm talking about this little piece right here. So let's see if I can just slide it on gently. There we go. There we go. And then let me turn this around. Looks like I'm going to have to take the bike out because it won't fit in there proper like that. So let's do this. I'll put this in here. And there's another slot that this part goes in. This is the male to the female part. I want to be very, very delicate with this, because this piece right here is very delicate. Okay, let's see if I can get this in here correctly. And there's a slot that the side cart goes into, and that's a tight fit right there. That's what she said. Oh man. Come on, baby, get in there. Alright, let's see. This is a little bit of a bitch. There we go. There we go. Now let's see if we can get the hyenas down. What if the hyenas go down any further? It has to. Okay, you see that? See how that's situated right there? But what I'm more concerned about is, I don't know if you can see where it's up a little bit. I don't know if it's supposed to be that high up, or it's got to be, because the way the slots are set in there, it has to be that high. I'm gonna assume. Well, let's just take a look at the picture, see if it shows it. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. If you notice in this picture right here, you notice it's just a little bit higher off the ground. But actually, there's one way to find out. Let's see if this actually goes all the way down. So let's take this out. Alright. We're going to slide this out. Okay, now I'm going to slide this out of here and see if the cart will fit in there by itself all the way down. And if it does, then we know that it goes down a little bit further. If it doesn't, then we know that it kind of stays up there. Yep. See that right there? It looks like that's as far as it will go. And no matter which way, how I try to wiggle it in, it's just going to just stay at that position. Okay, so we know that. That's okay. And hopefully, if you guys, anybody out there that purchased this, hopefully this unboxing kind of helps you out there and realize that this part doesn't go in, because you know, sometimes I actually go on other YouTube videos to kind of make sure if I'm doing something wrong, or if I think I'm doing something wrong, I'll go on other people's video just to make sure and see how they did it. So here we go. Alright, so what happened here? Did I break something? Oh no, okay. Looks like this peg just comes out. I got worried for a second. Alright, so the peg just comes out. Alright, here we go. Woo! Scared me about all this time waiting. I hate to freaking break something, you know what I mean? There we go. And then let's slide this one up here. And we'll put this slot in. Bike in this slot. There we go. And there we go. That's it right there. And it's in there. Really snug too. So awesome. Oh, sorry about that. Alright, and the last and final piece. The creme de la creme. Or is it the creme de la resistance? I'm not French, so I don't know. Alright, so here we go. Look at that. There's Harley. She's got it in her hand. Says Acme Bombs. And she's got that tattoo on her chest. Let me see. Sorry about that. Got the tattoo on her chest right there. Really well detailed. Look at there. Isn't she gorgeous? Love it. And then, looks like for her hair, well no, not her hair, but part of the helmet right here. Looks like some, what do they call it? Pool balls. Billiard balls. Look at this. It's really, look at the face. Look how detailed this face is. Sorry. See that? That's gorgeous. Really well detailed. From everything down to her jacket and everything. Okay, so there's a little slot right here on the bike. And there's a slot where her hand is right there. So let's see if we can go ahead and slide this in there without breaking anything. We'll put the hands in there first, and then we'll slide her butt on down, and there she is. That's it. There we go. Okay, let's put this up so I can give you guys the whole view of her. Man, she is gorgeous. Let's throw this aside. And there she is. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh man, let me tell you, well worth the wait too. I'd rather have gotten it when it was supposed to come out on time, but my goodness. This is beautiful. I'm really loving this piece too. It's got a good weight. Everything's nice and snug. Everything came undamaged. I thought I damaged it for a second, but no, that's how it was supposed to be, so I'm okay with that. And then let's turn this around so you guys can get a whole 360. I'm going to take some pictures of her too. Get a nice little background, take some pictures of her in there, and I'll post those on the Comic Book Fanatics website, and I'll also post them on Instagram as well. So if you haven't been following us on there, make sure you follow us on there on Instagram and CBF Facebook group, okay? And sometimes I don't do videos, unboxing videos or review videos of the 1/6 scales or anything because it just takes way too long, and sometimes I get lazy. And with work and everything, I just don't find the time to do it. So it's just easier for me to just unbox it and, you know, just take pictures of it and post them on the other social media platforms. So there she is, Harley Quinn from DC Collectibles. This is the garage, what they call it, the Garage Harley. Hold on a second, let me make sure I'm steering you guys the right way. Gotham City Garage, there we go. And if you own one of these, congratulations. I'm absolutely thrilled. I'm absolutely happy to have her. I have a place for her and the rest of the Harley Quinns in my DTOF case, or I don't know. I'll find someplace nice for her, but I'm very, very happy. So thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys following us. Appreciate you guys taking the time to view the videos. And don't forget, just keep following us, okay? And hopefully we'll have something that you guys like eventually if you don't see anything that you like. And just collect what you love. That's all I got, guys. Take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you guys soon.